Yo brother, if you're someone who find yourself scrolling instead of doing the hard work, I've made this video for you. Stick around for the next 10 minutes or so without further scrolling or getting distracted, and I'm gonna teach you with an action plan at the end how you can quit not just scrolling but also your other bad habits, and also cultivate hard work in your life and make it easy, brother. So with that said, I take you to the deeper section of this video. Let's go. Yo, we're here in the deeper section of this video, how to make doing the hard things easier than scrolling. Usually the hard things are harder than scrolling. Scrolling is the easier thing to do, the automatic things to do when we're bored. But now we're gonna replace it with hard things, and I'm gonna share you 3 key points in this deeper section. So stick around. The first is that they have made it easy intentionally. By they, I mean the software developers, brother. Brother, what is there? What is Instagram, YouTube? I don't use Facebook, but let's put it Facebook. TikTok is banned in India, but let's put it TikTok. All of this software, bro, day by day, they are getting better, enhanced. The algorithm is getting stronger. Bro, they are making money off of your attention. And for your attention, they need to keep you hooked. To do that, they need to make these apps more addictive. So these apps become more addictive, brother, and they do that intentionally. And here you are thinking that, oh yeah, this video is cool, this video is nice, it's a good time pass. No time for time pass, brother. Brother, they are robbing your attention intentionally. There's no time pass here, brother. So point number 2 is that hard things are not so hard when you realize this. What I'm gonna show you is what is gonna make you understand hard things to make it. What I'm gonna show you what I'm going to show you in this one is going to help you get addicted. What I'm going to show you for this second point is what is going to help you to get addicted to the hard work, like you get addicted to scrolling. And to do that, you must understand the pleasure standard, what I call the pleasure standard. Okay, there are like tons of activities that gives you pleasure, some more than the others. And on the higher end, there's like drugs, right? Porn, masturbation, orgasm, all of this. The lower ones are like video games, and the lower ones are like, okay, workout, fitness. Lower ones are like studying. The higher you go up of this graph, the more pleasure it is. Drugs, porn, masturbation, orgasm, playing video games, these are all pleasurable. Scrolling is also up here, but on the lower end is like working out, studying. They still give you pleasure, but it's the way down there. So you must realize, where do you stand in this graph? Are you up here? If you are up here, that means you need to play video games and you need to scroll to feel the pleasure. But if your pleasure standards is down to earth, is humble, then it's probably around here where you're feeling pleasure by just working out. So it's not a problem for you. You don't need to play video games to feel pleasure. If you just do the workout and feel pleasure by it, that means your pleasure standard is low and you can get addicted to these habits. What you settle for, what your pleasure standards settle for, that activity becomes your addiction. Brother, if you have been always, doing these bad habits, then chances are they are becoming your addiction slowly and slowly. It's getting stronger and stronger. What you want to do is to make this switch, lower your pleasure standard. Where do you lie? Bring it down so that hard work like studying, workout can get addictive. And by the way, hard work could be anything. It could be anything. Okay. And point number 2 is done. Point number 3 is to become aware of boredom and direct it intentionally. In you, there lies a life force and energy. Guess what? When you're trying to lower this, follow along with me. When you're trying to lower your pleasure standard, what will happen is that you will face intense boredom, brother. Why? Because your brain is craving for the high pleasure activities, but you are trying to abstain from it. You're trying to not play video games anymore. So what do you feel? Your brain feels bored. Your brain wants more pleasure. You try to force yourself to study, but you will get bored. Guess what? You embrace the boredom. Boredom is a sign that your brain is craving, but you feeling the boredom and going through it means that your brain has to force itself to rewire, to become something new, a new brain. Your brain has to become new so that you can make this switch between high pleasure standard to low pleasure standard. Okay. boredom, and I want you to direct it and do so intentionally. Whenever you're getting boredom, you direct your energy, everything into hard work. Boom, everything into this one piece of work that you have to do. If you're, this is where people say, if you're feeling stressed, do the hard work. If you're feeling happy, do the hard work. If you're feeling sad, do the hard work. Do it tired, do it sad, do it happy, do it angry, do it unmotivated, do it motivated. This is where it all comes in. Whatever, regardless you're feeling, direct it to what you have to do. And most people don't even know what they're gonna do. If you're watching this, you don't even know your purpose in life. That means you have a foundational problem where you need to first find your goal, find your purpose as a man. Where do you stand? Where do you want to work for? And how do you see your life? Where do you want to see your life in the future? What is your goal? Once you find that, you find your work, and then whatever else that is. Intense boredom you get, brother, just shut up and work, right? That is the mindset that you want to cultivate. Whenever you're feeling boredom, whenever you're aware of boredom, you direct it intentionally. And by the way, before I move on to the action step, I want to show you my subscriber goal, which is 1,500. This is the goal for this month, and it doesn't matter when I achieve it, as long as we do it. That means we are making an impact in the world. So currently we have 1,196 men in our channel community. So join the movement by subscribing, brother. These are the guys on our self-improvement community doing the self-improvement activities, fitness and mental health practices. So action plan, 60 minutes, 1 hour, right? Number one is to rewire your algorithm by pressing not interested. Okay, whenever you are facing your algorithm, you're scrolling, you find yourself scrolling, it's because your algorithm is catered in your brain. Okay, it's made it such a way that it is addictive, it's keeping you engaged, you find it interesting. The way you make it boring is to rewire algorithm by pressing not interested. Whenever you have like a video popping up, you press the three button menu, you press not interested or do not suggest. This is an example from YouTube that I got. You can press not interested, or if it's from Instagram, you can press, I think it is, don't suggest this type of post type shit, right? Keep on doing that. You'll find that day by day your algorithm is getting more boring, coupled with your ability to not give a fuck about watching content or scrolling. You're gonna make it, bro. It's gonna cut out all the instant gratification from social media, and it's gonna aid your scrolling habit. The second one is to exercise for 30 minutes daily, and coupled with number three, to meditate for 10 minutes daily. These two habits, brother, exercise and meditation, they will increase your willpower. Not only will they increase your willpower, but second of all, they will improve your physical and mental health. So do these two habits every single day, brother. Every single day. Me, I meditate in the morning for 10 minutes. I have my app. Show you my app that I use. This is the app, Medito app that I use. Every morning, 10 minutes meditation. Follow along. And then in the evening, I'll work out for at least 30 minutes every single day. And then the next one is to direct your attention to your hard work the next time you get yourself scrolling. There is no shortcut to this, right? You just gotta direct it intentionally. There's no hack, there's no tips and tricks for this. It's just some things that you have to do, right? The only thing that you have to do is to do the thing. So thumbs up, improve your life one step at a time, always.